I'm gonna do a sound check really quick, and so a little sound check. Make sure that you guys got me really hot, got me really warm, really hot. Oh, you guys hear me great, and I'm really far away right now. Let's play Doom. We're gonna do a new slot, and we're gonna do the easiest one, so let's just vibe. You know, we're just here trying to enjoy ourselves. You know, we're just trying to have a good time. You know, trying to have a good time. I'm gonna put this on Snap. Yeah, Snap. I know I've been going crazy with rain stuff right now. Go check that out if you haven't. But I'm live right now on the YouTubes playing Doom. So if you like watching me talk and shoot things, by all means, let's talk.
Without mercy, but you worse.
Let's hope it doesn't crash, dude. That's the worst.
It's done.
That's the worst. The worst thing ever. When it does what the kids call crash. This looks like a bad Saturday here. This wouldn't be no fun. This wouldn't be no fun at all. This wouldn't be no fun. Now it's fun. Now it might be like 3% fun now. Yeah, I've never been a Call of Duty guy myself. When I was a wee lad, I really liked playing Call of Duty all the time. But now that I'm a seasoned, who's saying what now? Who's making a ruckus? Knock that off. Who's making a noise? Hey girl, we got two people in the stream making what the kids call noise. I have the chat up on mobile. Hold on. Oh, I hate when it does that. Hey, all you people. Let's kill things. Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? Oh, it's a ghost. Man, you gotta try the sandwich. It's no ordinary sandwich. It's the tastiest sandwich in the sea. That's okay. You can listen to me. There's the suit. Maybe I am Iron Man. Maybe I'm a hero. Huh. Maybe I can save the day. We got a whopping two peeps. You know, that's all I need. Who else would I need in my life? I wish I had a helmet like that. So you guys have all the audio and whatnot, don't you? Yeah, I have it muted right now in Poison so that the my very high quality mic doesn't pick it up. So if I break your immersion, I'm so freaking sorry. I'm really freaking sorry if I'm breaking your immersion right now. Who's saying what? Yeah, it's good though. It's good. Come on, dude. I just want to get on with the game. If I start having time, I figure I should get back into live streaming. It's a fun thing. I get to play video games and hang out with my bros. Like, what else could a fella like me want? Just a little guy. I'm just a little guy with big dreams. And one day I'm gonna make it up to that big old city and sing my little heart out, Mr. Barry Gordy. Hello. I'm gonna sing my little heart out, Mr. Barry Gordy, and I'm gonna be the best rag singer, by God, that this side of the Mississippi's ever seen. Get out of the way, pal. Yeah. Ooh. Is that a shotgun? Don't mind if I do. You know, I got this game originally on the family console, the Nintendo Switch, which was a mistake and not a mistake, because you know it's a good time to be alive when on a family, like, quote unquote Nintendo console, you can play Doom, the 2016 remake of Doom. 6 years after it, not 6 years, 4 years, 5 years, 5 years, almost 5 years. That's crazy. That is wacky. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. I haven't bought Eternal yet, and I don't know one in the chat has played Doom Eternal, but I assume it's very good. I do not know. Do this gore nest real quick. Sorry if things get a little loud. Things get a little bit of ruckus. I have to kill some baddies. I'm not really quite sure I remember what difficulty my main save file in Doom has been. I've been playing it during the day when I have a minute. Just because I can, you know, if the other fellows I live with in this dandy little apartment are all in one place at one time, I can, you know, piss in the wind, so to say, or you know, do the good old water cooler talk with them, and talk about life and whatnot. While I'm playing a game, it's nice. It's nice. I was playing Doom this morning. There's more little monkey men. These are fire type Pokemon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's no good. That's not fun. Okay. This game is one of my faves. I was telling Fish, you know, it's a smart game, but I don't really like to think about things when I play Doom. It's a game where I feel like the design is so intuitive. I really don't have to quiz myself on what I should do and when and why. Which I guess is kind of a strength, so to say. But it's something that really makes me smile. It does. It's a lot of fun for the whole family. It's fun for the whole family. It is. I mean, Doom is definitely not a family, quote unquote, show. I got a chat. I have a new chat. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, the number just went up. So whoever it's a roulette of who I sent the link to and who joined. So we'll see. Look, there's a whole new world to explore, guys. This is where that little rover landed today. Did you hear about that? Little rover landed on the red planet, the red one. Should I make the should I take the leap, guys? All right. I guess I'm gonna have to do that. I wish I had a suit like this so I could jump 85,000 feet and not break my ankles. Who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? Hi, Sam. I'm glad you checked the link. A lot of people, when I do the lame thing of sending the link, they either ignore it like a rational being, or they ignore it like a rational being, or they think what happens sometimes is they think it's either live when it's not, or they think it's a dead link when it's not. Like they're like, oh, that's just a YouTube video. That's not a live link or whatever. Which, I mean, I cannot blame people for thinking one way or the other. But it's a good day. It's a good day here, ladies and gents. Amberson University, the great my alma mater, I guess would be the thing I'd say. Pretty irrational. Yeah, I guess that's true. You were curious. I piqued your curiosity. I have a knack of doing that. Oh man. Hey pal, knock that off. Knock that off. Come on. Well, there's kids here, dude. Put your pants on. Don't get your knickerbockers in a twisty. These little critters are really. Yeah, I go to AU. It's not a big deal, you know. It's not my alma mater. It's not a big deal or nothing. Kind of the coolest guy ever, but it's not dwell on that. Like, I might have to ban you. My major, Doom. What'd you major in? Bro, I went to video game high school. I majored in Doom, bro. That honestly didn't. I don't know if that would be a game I want to major in. I feel like I want something more cerebral. I feel like I'm going to be judged. In a spiritual, in a physical, in a metaphysical sense. Judged for just playing a game the kids call Doom. And that, frankly, I'm kind of upset about that. Frankly, that at the video game high school, I would be judged. It's like that one show from Rocket Jump. What is it? What was it called? With Brian D. I'll remember. I think it was video game high school. Rip and Tear 101. Glory Kill 1219. Yeah, I'm still in section 1 of Glory Kill, but I'm figuring out new things. I'm getting used to it. There's a Praetor token. Oh no, that's a dead guy. Where's the Praetor token? I don't think there's one over there. Where's the freaking Praetor token? It's the blue key! At the video game high school, I think there would definitely be cliques, because you'd have the JRPG people, and the JRPG people would be really tight, like weebs and stuff, and they would spend a lot of good time with like the point and click people and the dating sim people. They would be really tight, and where there would be tension with that in-group of Pokemon people, because they're like, we're not like them. We got a fun JRPG, even though mechanically it's like the same thing, except your party, you know, of like fighting people or just fighting critters. There's little fighting critters, and I know that the FPSs would do the same thing. You'd have the Battlefield people and the Call of Duty people, the people who like Doom and more inventive shooters. Even Battlefront, I bet Battlefront would be something people would be upset about or interested in majoring in. It's so weird to think about that. That's not too far off from kind of the reality we live in. Is people majoring in video games. It's kind of sad if you really dig your feet into it, your teeth. I imagine, or they would be guys who really thought they were. That's why I feel like if I played Doom for a major, I would get judged, because they would think I'm some meanie, think I'm some jerkwad. And as the people who know me, they know that's not what I'm about. That's not what we're about here at BDS Studios. We're not about being a big old meanie, you know. I have morals, as the kids call them, and I'm no big meanie. So, not that all jocks are mean. I've met a lot of very fine athletes who are very fine people, who make me smile from ear to ear. They're just great. Ooh, that's not a fine athlete though. But met a lot of cute athletes smiling from ear to ear. We have 4 people, dude. What's stopping us? I should just monetize. Let's do it, guys. I'm gonna monetize my whole life. What's stopping me? Oh my god, 4 people? What's next? 4 people? I was just here, wasn't I? It's good to play this game on not the Nintendo Switch, because I don't get turned around so easy. I usually get really turned around real quick, real easy. Hey pal, come on. 4? That's what comes after 4? F-R-E? F-R-A-P-H? I'm gonna do a charged... Actually, I'm gonna do the explosive, explosive shot. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Who's killing me? Knock that off. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It is available for the Switch, yeah. The Doom 2016. I don't think Doom Eternal is. I don't think the hardware can take it. It downscaled it quite a bit, and I think when I got it, I played it on handheld, which was a mistake. But I can't lie that I still think that the Pro controller with the Nintendo Switch feels better for Doom than the PS4 controller. I think it's really satisfying, but it's not as comfortable as the Switch controller. The PS4, it's got a way better frame rate though, than it did on the Switch. I think I could be off my rocker here. I don't really care much about game specs. I'm more of a art direction guy. I really care how it looks and how it feels more than the run, like how it runs, I guess, or having quote unquote good graphics. I'd rather just have a game that looks nice, like is designed very, 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 very well aesthetically. And I think Doom manages to have the pseudo realism in a style still. So I'm all for the Doom series. It looks really cool. Yeah. The one trend I hate about like really, really cool looking Bidget games is motion blur, which Doom is even guilty of, but yeah, it's just really distracting because you're missing information. You have these flawless games, and really, I didn't start to notice it until I saw a Donkey video, and he was playing Uncharted 4 on a PlayStation Pro, and the game's gorgeous. It's a really pretty game. And then the motion blur really ruins a lot of the Uncharted series, and even I was playing Spyro Reignited. I've done it on the channel a couple times. It does it to you too. The Spyro remake really kind of cramps my style in a very similar way. We're at 5 people, dude. We can only go up. What am I kidding? We can only go up, people. I'm gonna reload the chat really quickly. Oh, we're at 4 people. Never mind. We can only go down from here. This is not the peak. This is the end of my career. I can no longer monetize my life. Hello. That's okay though, guys. We really tried to stick it to the man, to that corporate YouTube man. We stuck together for a whopping, what was like a minute, and that's in this unprecedented time, that's more than most people can say. We achieved something, guys. We're a family now. You're the BDS Studios family. That's what we are. I'm just gonna offer money. I'm not soulless. What? Oh man, I got morals, dude. I wouldn't sell out. What are you talking about? This is going great. We're at 3. That whole speech brought me down to 3 people. That's just the kind of channel I have here. Okay, how many likes can we get? How many likes can we get? Come on, tell me right now. Oh boy, I'm not in it for cash or notoriety. I'm here for a noble cause, to entertain you on a Thursday night. Oh, we're back to 4. We're back to 4. Never mind. Cutting all the bullshit. Yeah, I'm just here to have a good time. So it says 3 on the PlayStation though. I don't know what the truth is. I disconnected briefly. Okay, I was under the impression that someone really got turned off by my speech. That was totally real. Someone really got upset. Probably making fun of YouTube. Someone's tummy was rumbling. They didn't like what I was saying. How do I get up here? Oh, okay. We got company. We got company, man. Does anybody have any recommendations? This is a really weird question, but because I know pretty much everybody, it's worth asking. For the hit musical I'm working on with Gillian K. Lentz, Rain, we tried to like take from a lot of like buddy cop or like adventure like flicks and stuff. I was wondering if anybody had any suggestions for really good like duo movies. I know that's a very vague question, but I'll give the chat, because the latency is kind of weird, I'll give the chat a minute to think of one. Examples, they don't have to be animated, but a lot of the ones that come to my mind are. So Shrek would work. Is that kind of example? Toy Story. I already kind of started watching Toy Story again, just because of the frenemy relationship of Buzz and Woody. When they get to Pizza Planet and stuff, and Sid's house, it's interesting stuff, and I feel like a lot of that DNA is in GK and Periwinkle, like that kind of frenemy chemistry. So, if anything comes to mind, Sonic. I mean, you're not wrong. The Sonic movie has a lot of that going on. Oh man. Or are you just saying Sonic? Just Sonic, the idea, or the restaurant? Here we go. I think it's the end. Yeah, that's the end of that level. I'm killing it, dude. I don't think you guys really, you didn't jump on the whole suggestion wagon, did you? Tommy Boy, yeah, Farley and Spade. The thing is, I thought of Farley and Spade because I worshipped Farley. I still do. I love Chris Farley, and it's a complicated animal because they had such a very complex relationship. And I feel like there's elements of Farley and Spade in Periwinkle and GK, but it's just so specific, I guess. It's worth watching Tommy Boy or Black Sheep again. I don't really like Black Sheep, but I watched Tommy Boy any day of the week. That's a very good it's a very good movie. So thank you for the suggestion. But sadly, I had thought of it. So I'm hoping I can ask more people. But those two suggestions are really great. Sonic. It's weird too, because there are. I mean, John Candy in general, if you pair him up with people, John Candy and Steve Martin in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I think have similar energy. And it's a journey movie. I'm not asking for a road trip movie, but it seems in media when you do those kind of buddy cop stories, it works the best in like a journey format, I guess. And that's just a generalization. I guarantee. I can't guarantee if someone can give me a better example. And I think even without making this weird, I think there might even be some rom-com influences on that idea also, of like frenemies. I think that could be something like those aren't excluded from this, I guess. If you can think of a movie that has like frenemies or pseudo frenemies, who work their stuff out and become besties by the end of the story. They work all that stuff out. Which is what we're going for in Rain. They work their stuff out and they become besties. Best friends, 5 ever. They work it all out. And I'm already lost. Okay, let's go this way. Let's rip his door open. Turn the power back on. But yeah, those are all really good suggestions. I'm still thinking. Farley and Spade. Spaceballs. There was another film that came to mind that I did not have in mind. This is going to be a lot of sitting and talking, I believe. This is when, yep. I'm just going to talk over Olivia Pierce.
And what will be your
if you guys at any point in the stream another movie like pops into your little brain, please by all means dump it on me.
It's true.
Yeah. I don't like Rogue One very much, but I think I know what you're talking about.
You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will.
I was thinking more.
The world that they create for us, starting now.
Poopy. Is there an example of that in Star Wars media? Frenemies? I mean, Han and Leia, but they kind of want to make love to each other, so I don't know if that counts. But that banter, there's something valuable about that banter, though. If I'm being honest, there's something there. that I think is in Reign in different capacities and stuff. I think there's something there. So, Star Wars is a good avenue. Tony Stank and Captain America would be another good example. In the Avengers movie, in the first one, they really are not fans of each other, but they really respect each other, and their chemistry is really fun. And I don't know if that's just the script, because it's not that. It probably isn't. Yeah, Sparrow Will Turner is another good one. Yeah, that's a really good one. I didn't even think of. Especially in the first movie. I have mixed feelings about Pirates 2. I feel like if you don't, we need to talk just a little bit. But that's definitely a very good example. In animation, they do that a lot. They do the buddy cop journey movie. Road to El Dorado, except they're besties, but they bicker. Shrek. Emperor's New Groove was a big one for us. It was a really big one that we kind of took inspiration from. Because while it's not amazing, it like from a like story standpoint, from a comedy strictly from a strictly comedic standpoint, and from the viewpoint of like just fun character interactions, it's actually really great. Like, if you're just not so cerebral about it, I think it's really fun. And it's one of the most rewatchable movies like ever. I can't say that. The Marvel Thor and Loki. Yeah, Thor and Loki's a good one, especially Thor 2. I don't like Thor movies that much. Ragnarok, everyone who doesn't like the mainline Thor movies really loves Ragnarok, and everyone who really likes the mainline Thor movies hates Ragnarok. So, yeah, I see what you're saying with that duo too. I guess there's a lot of frenemy stuff going on. I think Thor and Loki might be a good avenue to go on, but I think the biggest barrier between Thor and Loki is the language. In those movies, they just talk so weird. It's really weird. People don't think about that, but especially Thor 1, they talk really weird, very Shakespearean, which is intentional. It's a choice, and we can bicker all day about that, but I really like them in Thor 3 as far as their chemistry, and the writing is a lot more palatable as like people actually talking. Like, that's just two guys having a conversation, just two brothers. It doesn't matter. Classic Trickster and Warrior. That I guess that is GK, and Periwinkle is the Trickster and the Warrior. Yeah. We originally wanted more Trickster qualities in GK, like a Loki, but he's supposed to be kind of incapable, so it kind of would have taken away the fun of him being like a loudmouth with like nothing to back it up, really, other than he's pretty smart. He's not very observant, but he's pretty smart. Is kind of what me and Julian have always settled on. He's a bright guy, like he's clever, but he ain't very book smart, which is ironic coming from a king. It's almost like a reverse Aladdin. Like he belongs on the streets, like he's supposed to be a peasant rather than be king. Reverse Aladdin, yeah. Oh boy. So many things to tell her. That is Lion King. The truth about my past, possible. A Jester and a King's Crown. Yeah, and that's kind of a design thing that has kind of been pervasive, is that he kind of has this goofy cartoon character quality to him. And kind of always will. And that's an admirable and annoying thing simultaneously, because if we're not really distinctively careful about about how we develop like emotional through lines, or like emotionally like quote unquote earned moments, it can feel really, really jarring for GK to be like, I have feelings because he's such a coarse and like hidden little guy. It just feels weird. So we're trying to remedy that issue best we can by just ironing out things tonally so it's all consistent. I'm lost. That's great. I've been here. Okay, who's hitting me? Knock that off. A lot more fragile than I remember in this game. It could just be that I'm used to being more overpowered. But yeah, Jester and a King's Crown. You know, maybe we should get off Rain. Because it's been on the brain all day, man. Which is a good thing. It's a really good thing because I feel like the response. I was really worried about what people were going to think of the costume and stuff, and if it would kind of like delegitimize the project, and instead it just caused an uproar of love and good humor toward the project, where people were giggling at it, and it just got people's attention. And I'm hoping that effect keeps happening. I really like the idea that like people are just passing fans of us, of me and Jillian, or me and Gerald, or Gerald or Jillian, and not me. You know, in passing, it just like they can't not look at that. Like, it's kind of a wonderful thing, but it's a curse simultaneously because this guy's gonna be ripped in half. It's a curse simultaneously because I really want people to legitimize the project, you know, and really make it feel real, because we've got some big stuff on the way, and we're putting a lot of time into it for it to kind of not matter, is where I stand. We're putting a really long amount of time into that show for us to not get something out of it, either end up in the money department or in the artistic department, just getting it up on its feet, you know. And we're going to be pretty soon talking, you know, negotiation stuff as far as performing it somewhere, which is crazy. It's crazy because if you'd asked me in October, you know, are you going to create, or even during the production when I did Spoon River Anthology, if you'd asked me, hey, are you gonna make an original show, you know, a musical from scratch with your art just leaking into it, and I don't think I would have known what to say. Like, what, I did that? I'm doing that? Why? Because I've worked on a lot of different projects before this, as everyone who's in the chat has known, but I've never written a musical. Like, I've worked on the Brady Day show for a few years, where we thought Disney, if it was Pixar, was going to be a fun romp. Yeah, it is that. Well, it is a fun romp, but the opening is like heartbreaking. That's a weird example. I think we'll be the closest, like, tonally. It would be one of those comedy movies, but I really like the idea of kind of melting into the drama. I don't want them to quote unquote take the show super seriously, because it's, you know, me in like a lycra spandex suit, but I like the idea of people being taken by surprise. Yeah, like, that's a very important thing, to be taken by surprise. There's something else I was gonna say. Taken by surprise. I have an aneurysm. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just don't want that effect to take them out of the show. When we did a read, one of our cast members talked to me, and I'm not going to call him out, but there was a new scene we had written the night before, very quickly, and it was really heavy, like really heavy. And me and Jillian really liked it. We knew it was going to change, but we really liked it. And the moment that started happening, just the pivot into high drama, you know, that cast member was kind of laughing at it because it was so jarring to him, and that's all fine and good. You know, it's good to know that stuff like now. You know, versus you know, be opening night and somebody's like, you know, this isn't reading, this is kind of goofy. You know, it's a lot better. Oh, okay. Sorry. Am I getting my? Ooh, oh no! Get off me, man. Anyway, where the freak was I, ladies and gentlemen? I got a Snapchat for Jillian. It derailed me. She's listening to the show right now. Derailed me. Derailed my life. I was distracted. I was a fool. I was distracted. Simple as that. Oh, the point I was on. So. Really quick, I'll wrap up trying to talk about Rain because I have obsessions. But it took that cast member out of the show, and I was really upset at a surface level that it took him out of it. My hand smashed. I did pretty bad. I'm sorry if you guys heard noise. But yeah, what I was describing took my sweet friend out of the show, and I don't want that to happen to people where they are lost in a way. It's not fair, all the effort we continue to put into this text, for people to be lost or feeling like there's some tonal inconsistency. So this most recent revision has been like compress, make everything sound like people talking, like how people talk, and don't compromise the comedy. Don't compromise the comedy and the quality of the writing, you know, for things that aren't going to work. And don't ever compromise the drama either. And find the happy medium, which is like, I cannot stress how difficult that is because you want people to take the stakes of the story seriously. You know, this isn't a Monty Python project where or a National Lampoon. Even in National Lampoon, though, there's stakes and like there's an emotional through line. It's not taken very seriously, like in Family Vacation or My Favorite Christmas Vacation. It's not really taken super seriously, but you know, you want to see those characters succeed in some sense. Like you want to see Clark succeed and, you know, have a family Christmas like when he was a wee lad and stuff. Even in those goofy movies, there's a story that is treated with love and care. That's where we're getting the Emperor's New Groove Shrek thing. Shrek, almost better than New Groove, found a way to balance that tonally, effortlessly, and it doesn't feel weird. The only thing about Shrek I hate is the second act misunderstanding, but I think everybody kind of despises that. You know, that's not just me. So it's pretty cray-cray, all things considered, that projects like, you know, the ones I just named can balance those tones so well. So we're trying to use that. Yeah, melting is a good word, Sam. Let me read the rest of your comments after I done murdering. There I go killing again. My voice is getting a little tired. Yeah. We even talked about, I don't know if you've ever heard the show BoJack Horseman, but that happens tonally too in BoJack. You kind of think, oh, this is just another adult sitcom. They kind of hide some of the darker themes at first from you, and then ease you in to what is effectively a dramedy, like a really well-written dramedy. It's a balanced breakfast as far as I'm concerned. It really depends on your headspace on how balanced of a breakfast that is, because if you're prone to being depressed, I don't recommend watching the show unless you're in a good season. Emotionally, I mean, not of the show. The show's great all around, pretty much. But you're right. In I don't know if Monty Python-esque is even like the best word. It's more like yeah, Monty Python or you know. I guess it goes from levity to drama, but I kind of want there to earlier be stakes like that, where you're like, oh, things matter in this show. Consequences and storytelling decisions, things matter. Yep. So you've watched BoJack. That's pretty much BoJack. So, and we weren't trying to go as dark as BoJack, but there's with this new rewrite, there's some pretty crazy twists and turns that weren't even in the original drafts, or weren't developed, I guess. That's another thing we did a lot, is we made some pretty bold decisions and didn't back it up with any setup. That's something we ran into a lot. And I think that goes for writing in general, is if you don't just set up, payoff, when things don't feel earned, the audience feels kind of gypped, unless it's done for comedic effect. Like, the joke is that it wasn't earned, I think could be really funny. But we're not gonna, this isn't the show to do that. Jill and I have always talked about wanting to do, after this show, doing a drama after this, and then doing a straight comedy after that, which, knowing us, would be hard to do. But yeah, I wanted to do a balanced breakfast for this, as I call it. I wanted to do a balanced breakfast where the people who like musicals are going to come and get that emotional catharsis they want, and the people who like comedy are going to get the comedy they want and the character interactions they want. So it's supposed to feed all of that. Yeah, really, the stakes are supposed to be around the urgency of getting the crown back as a plot point, and the fact that use dichotomy. It's like one of my favorite words. The fact that GK's pretty convinced that Periwinkle killed his folks when he was a wee lad, when he was a kid, that his parents were killed by Sir Periwinkle. So those are supposed to help with stakes, and there could be other ways of maybe even making Matthew seem more threatening. So you feel the idea that they really are the underdogs in this situation. Sorry, guys. Do you ever sneeze so hard you hurt yourself? I think I split my lip. Oh, that's painful. Okay. That's no fun. That ain't no fun right there. I guess since I'm on rain, I'm trying to get off it. Does anybody have any Q&A stuff, like either about the show, new developments in general? I'm willing to talk. I love talking. It's what I do. It's why I'm streaming right now, because I talk all the time. And people might as well try to enjoy it, because I talk a lot. I'm going to need to take a potty break soon. I know we're barely even 40 some minutes, 50 some minutes in, but I drank some espresso a couple hours back, and it's hitting me, man. I had like a crazy stint of productivity out of nowhere. Let's see. How many? Well, Jillian, that's a great question. A lot of people ask me that. I'm going to say a whopping yeah. Oh, that guy's here. Hey, man. But yeah, does anybody have any show questions? Any Brady Day show questions? Any life questions? Any Genie in a Bottle, 8-Ball questions? We're here to have a good time, guys. We're just here to have a good time. It's what we do here at BDS Studios. It's what we do. We have a good time. This guy is really... You're going the right way for a smack bottom, you are. Oh, come on. Going the right way for a smack bottom, you are. What is rain? I don't know. Next question. Going the right way for a smack the butthole you are. Ah! I love glory killing all these little critters. Little hell demons over here. Any questions that are not from Jillian Kayla? It's the third. Because she honks me off. She really makes me mad. That's all she does. She just walks around and just makes me angry. Her existence makes me irate. And the sooner people realize that our relationship is beyond like just professional, like it's like it's so stiff and empty. It's too professional, if anything. And we kind of hate each other all the time. But that's kind of cannon fodder with the type of relationship like we have. I haven't eaten dinner with her. I've worked with her for 20 years now. I haven't eaten dinner with her once, I think. I haven't eaten dinner. I guess I haven't eaten dinner alone with her. She gets very hostile sometimes. She spits. She screams at me. She's very specific about her wants and her needs, and she's always trying to poke holes in like my ideas and stuff. So like, it can be a good thing though. Like we're very professional, so we've been working together for so long. So I'm honestly humbled. But she's great. She's great to work with. So I don't know what the Samuel Hayden feller's up to, but I'd like to play the game. So. Any more questions? I'm crashing so hard. Who goes there? Yeah, sit down.
Okay.
Sit down. Make yourself a... Do you have to whiz?
No.
I do.
Okay.
Let me pause the game. Talk to the people at home.
Oh.
Guys, Gerald Potts is here.
Hi, guys.
Gerald Potts is here.
My name's Gerald Potts.
I'm gonna go pee really quickly.
That's cool.
Really fast.
He's going to go really fast. This
Really
man,
fast.
he's faster than anyone I know.
I'm limping.
He's the fastest peer.
I'm the fastest peer in the West.
Fastest peer of the West. This man, he's a legend. He is Brady Michael Day. Brady Michael Alejandro Ballybanjo Day. The love of my life. The myth, the legend himself. Let's just take this time to talk about how great Brady is. This man, let's say I didn't know him. I could walk up to this man. He would have a whole conversation. He would make me laugh. But not only that, this man sings gorgeously. And his songwriting, impeccable. It's amazing. I love it. And Brady Day is just like, he's a living legend. He's a phenomenon that you just don't see every day. You really just never see it at all. Like, not only is he a musician, like he's an actor, he's an artist. Just what a legend. I just love that Brady Day guy. Ah, what a legend. Oh, hey Brady.
Are you done sucking my little wiener, dude?
What?
If you're just gonna be a brown nose or like all the rest, like all my cronies that follow me around, then you can just kiss this sweet gig goodbye, man.
Do you know who you're talking to right now? You're talking to Gerald Potts.
Do you know what I did for you? You were nobody on the streets before I met you, and I produced eight albums with you. You were a nobody. You didn't read the fine print, young man. I own you.
Brady,
No one has reacted to any of this.
Brady, I've recorded one album and
8 of them with me.
you weren't on it.
The label is mine, Gerald.
No, it's not.
It's called Brady Day's label.
I never did anything through Brady Day's label. Screw you. I was being nice. Out of here.
No, Gerald!
Grab my charger, you jerk.
Come back! Do you know who I am, sweetheart? I made you!
And I
Am Iron Man?
Gerald Stephen Potts! You
2!
crap. 2! I'm the remix! The better! So how you doing?
Yeah, I just talked about Julian earlier, and we talked about how I've been working with her for 20 years, and I haven't eaten a meal with her
Yeah.
in the same room. I think maybe there was like a Met Gala or something where we ate together. I'm really not quite sure.
You really?
I don't remember, honestly.
That's cool.
I think the Emmys we did, but
Yeah.
the whole cast was there, so
That was such a cool time.
Well, it wasn't as weird to eat with her when we were all there. She just avoids me.
Yeah.
She just avoids me. She spits in me. She
spits in you?
she spits in me.
Whoa.
She was chewing tobacco and she said, "Open up," and I said that I don't consent to that. She broke my jaw, and I was a jar for a month. I was her quote unquote jar, as she called me.
That's kind of hot.
And she calls all of her friends pawns. She says, "You're simply a pawn in my game."
She called me a bishop before.
A bishop. She called me a queen. I don't know what that meant, but she's very cryptic.
The only people she calls queens are gay.
That's kind of funny. That's a good joke there.
It is.
It's a good joke there. She called me a something or other. I'm not sure I remember, honestly, if my recollection is right. You know, I don't know if that's actually what she called me, but
Oh, really?
no, I could have been wrong there. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Sorry about that one.
You know, I think she just calls you, like, Brady.
No, yeah, probably. Come back.
Checking my blood sugar because I'm a filthy diabetic.
Gets up for his phone. Gets up for his blood sugar.
I just walked in the door!
So needy. So needy, like he's literally constantly preventing himself from dying.
Listen, man.
So needy.
Aren't we all constantly preventing ourselves from dying by taking each breath?
Yeah, you're right. So needy.
Speaking of dying, my sweet fiance, I think fell asleep, but
Oh, you're terrified, aren't you?
I'm terrified. There's this small part of me that's like, what if she passed out and she's in a coma?
She fell off a 6-story building.
What if she fell off this many 6-story buildings we have here?
She fell off an 8.5-story building on campus.
Yeah.
Did she give a very vague message? Emma did that the other day, and I about peed. She was like, "My heart's palpitating. Okay, good night." She disappeared.
Luckily, no, she just didn't, because we were supposed to have a little Bible study thing going on, but then she didn't show up, and she fell asleep probably.
My heart's palpitating.
The lady is busy as all get out, but still, when you got anxiety and existential dread all the time, it's not a great thing.
No.
It's not her fault. It's all my fault, honestly.
You gave her existential dread. She was living in blissful ignorance, and you can die. And she's like, "Wait, what?"
Exactly. That happens to me in my freaking Bible class. I'll sit there and he's talking about death. I'm like, we're all gonna die, aren't we?
Oh my
Holy
God.
crap.
Yeah, that happened to me once when we had a speaker come in at Park Place, and he was talking about the afterlife, and I was like, "Oh man, oh jeez."
Oh Jesus!
Oh Jesus!
Christ is my savior.
No, there was. I'm trying not to trigger myself, but there was one point that I thought was kind of terrifying that C.S. Lewis brought up.
Mm-hmm.
He said that in the Christian faith, everyone you meet is eternal, so you better not be mean to them.
Holy crap!
Everyone you
freaking have a panic attack now.
No, but think of that in a poetic way,
True.
Everybody matters.
Yeah,
everyone's equal. Everyone's
honestly
eternal. So
super sweet.
Be nice to them, you idiot.
And
that's what he wrote, word for word.
I picked up the philosophy. You should love everyone. Everyone deserves love, and I fully believe in that.
Oh, I do
definitely,
too.
Kind of plays to that too. It's
yeah.
If not for anything, for the selfish reason that you're going to have to see these people forever. Good luck.
Yeah, you're stuck with them either way. So, in a sense.
So yeah, dang.
Yeah, it was actually kind of a poetic point. But I was too busy going, "Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be here." I was sweating through my shirt, not actually thinking about what a beautiful poetic point that is. And the other thing that's been helping me get through existential dread is going, I'm going to live. My life is going to stop, but I'm not going to stop living.
Yeah,
that's a weird thing to think about.
And that's the thing is, eternity isn't a thing that our minds can comprehend because we weren't designed to.
So then we just start panicking.
Yeah, look, and but the fact we're going to be not only living forever, but living forever in a blissful, peaceful place. Honestly, I think we're coming out on top here.
Yeah, peace is something that I've been craving, and it sucks too because with the kids called the pandemic, it's everywhere and nowhere.
Yeah.
I think that's harder than like. See, I used to love sitting at home doing nothing. I used to love that, and then the bug came around, and that ain't no fun no more.
Yeah.
Ain't no fun no more sitting around doing nothing. It used to give me life. It used to be recharging, and
Yeah.
it's like we're fat, or like obese with nothing, with doing nothing. And yeah, it's hard. And this also tonight has been the longest I've been alone in a long time and not been anxious.
That's good.
I kept myself busy, but I also did stuff I just needed to do. Hey, little
Proud of
guy.
you.
Hey, little
That's
guy.
awesome. Oh, look at that guy. Take that on.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Well, he needs the fingy print, I believe.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ooh. Hey, pal. Hey, knock that off. Knock that off. Knock that off. You need to stop that. Knock that off, pal. Stop it. Get some help.
I love the fact of watching the latency be back because, like, we literally just watched you rip that guy's arm off.
They just
You
ripped
did
it again.
a while ago.
Yeah, does anybody have any other questions so we don't talk about death and dying and hospice and how we're all on a deathbed right now?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to have a panic attack, I can go into all my existential questions of heaven. But
Oh no, don't do that.
I won't do it.
Go into like a... No, I won't do that. I don't want to trigger myself. That's too funny though. But I was watching the very positive stream with Psychic Pebbles and Michael Cusack. I was listening to an old one, and I don't know what it is about making jokes about someone you know dying but no one knowing about it is kind of one of the funniest things. And like it's been a long time. I don't know why that makes me laugh so hard. They're like, "What's going on with Stanford?" He goes, "Oh, he died 3 years ago." And they're very nonchalant, like he didn't die, but they're very nonchalant about it, and it made it way funnier. They're like, I think he's dead. He's been dead for 3 years.
Oh my gosh, you're just randomly not knowing.
He's like, oh, I think. He goes, you're probably right. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's like, how did you forget?
What?
You lived with this guy.
Living in a very long denial where you've been there so long that you're just okay with
That's
it.
reality now. Yeah. That's reality. I've always wanted. This isn't existential, but this is creepy. I've always wanted to do a play about a guy who's in a coma and his body and brain is shutting down, so he's like reliving through his memories and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And there's a representation of a sweet goddess, and she's trying to tell him and warn him that he's dying and he's in a coma. And he needs to wake up if there's any hope of fixing the damage.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get it. He goes just. It's like WandaVision. He just wants to stay here and have a good time. And he's like, no, man. It's going to be permanent. It could kill you. You're running out of time. And yeah, it's good. And he has to work through all the stuff in his life he screwed up. So if he dies, he can die in peace. And if he lives, he can live better.
Yeah.
So it's one of those. It's kind of a Christmas Carol. He's like discovering a psyche.
Yeah.
Be a good character study. If you got like a really strong, like middle-aged character,
That'd be cool.
he or she, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Be a very good character piece. Where am I supposed to go? Who's on their period, dude? It's all messy in here,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
That might be me. I'm gonna have to own up to that. Like it's a belch. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm dead. Oh,
Perfect. Oh, hey. That was
hey,
crazy.
hey.
Look at you.
I made it, Daddy. Look, I made it. Oh
So,
man, what?
Would you like to hear about my rehearsal tonight?
How did it go?
It went good. We blocked my part,
Dan?
and I'm literally running all over stage singing a high A,
And
I can't breathe after.
that's what I was about to say. I was like, who's breathing for you?
No, like whenever, because at the end I ended like on my knees, and then like when I stopped, I was like, it was crazy, man.
Where the frick am I supposed to go? Should I go back to the Glab?
The Club Gapka Lab.
I am the Gupko the Shrubble. I did a video on that before it hit the fan.
Really?
It's a weird thing. I was kind of on the pulse of a few things back in the day. It's kind of surreal to think about. People who followed my channel, especially in the late 2010s, I was on the pulse of a few things. The Gub meme. There's another one. I did a couple of videos that were called Let's Cringe, and I would find some of the worst content on the internet, and we'd watch it together.
I want to cringe on you,
Okay.
motherfucker. Whoa.
That's the first F-bomb, ladies and gentlemen, of the night. It's the first F-bomb of the night. I'm getting demonetized.
I have Tourette's.
Don't tell. YouTube doesn't know that.
I'm telling them right
The
now.
algorithm doesn't. It's a robot.
Why is YouTube? I want to see YouTube. That's discriminatory.
It is, and that's against their community guidelines. Like, say you had a vlog channel and you were all kid friendly, and you're trying to teach kids, Tourette's, and you
Fuck you.
Yeah, you censored
Mom,
it.
Mom,
you
Mom.
censored it best you could, but a couple
My
slipped
friend.
through.
Yeah.
They're kind of missing the point.
Creek.
Does that French R? What is that? Clique.
Creek. Kig.
Ooh,
Kippy.
careful.
Mommy.
Kippy.
I love you.
Kipster.
I'm gonna crick.
I'm gonna crick.
I'm gonna crick.
I'm gonna pee everywhere. I can't stop peeing.
Maybe we should bring this up with YouTube.
Maybe we should. It would be like not Philadelphia. It'd be like no, you're not that discriminated. It's To Kill a Mockingbird. You guys have railroaded this poor man. And you go, fucking it. This poor man doesn't deserve this.
Okay, now you're demonetized, and it's all your fault.
No, I have autism, so that's discrimination. They can't win. Everyone's screwed up in some way.
Yeah.
You're gonna. Honestly though, they're gonna demonetize the wrong guy. This isn't me threatening YouTube at all. Even though technically they can do freedom of speech because they're the president. Some crazy's gonna go at them with a gun or something. I'm not kidding. They're gonna demonetize the wrong person who has very dark connections, and they're gonna go knocking on, YouTube's headquarters or Google's headquarters and be like, "Let's talk," but with guns. And
I don't think guns talk. I think guns shoot.
And it's not going to go too well for the YouTube people. I'll tell you that much. It's kind of scary. It's scary stuff. That could happen. We saw what happened with the Capitol. A bunch of people went to the Capitol with
went up there and went yeehaw and
with Walmart with Walmart
Nerf guns.
Yeah, with Walmart. No, with AR-15s that were bought at Walmart. These plastic AR-15s and
airsoft guns.
They made it there, and one man basically tried to stop him. He's probably gonna have a movie like the Sully movie where
Did you see that one guy who shot Mitch McConnell with a super soaker?
Can I give him the Congressional Medal of Honor and then take it away? You did a public service, but I hate you.
Yeah.
You are worthless to me. You committed treason.
But thanks for doing.
Yeah, but thanks for doing that.
I just like
what
the
kind of a
idea,
mixed message is that?
They get to where all the governed people are, and then instead of shooting them with guns, they just shoot them with super soakers and make it look like they peed their pants, and then everyone leaves.
Yeah, I remember. I love the speech that the Don gave about Pence. I don't mean to get political, but he was like, "I want you folks to go castrate Michael Pence in front of the entire student body." And they're like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I didn't incite that. What are you talking about? That was somebody else."
Oh.
What if that was Trump's defense in the second impeachment trial? He goes, that was Toronto Dump.
Toronto Dump.
You got me confused with somebody else.
God.
It's an imposter on the loose. It's a Russian spy. Toronto Dump.
It's the spy from Team Fortress 2.
He looked he looks just like me.
Watch, he has a butterfly.
He could be any one of us. That's how you know it's the real Trump when he doesn't have a butterfly knife. You can't find it.
I just picture Trump
attacked.
walking through the White House, flipping a butterfly knife around, and then getting tackled by
What?
Secret
Do I look
Service.
different to you? What's going on? They hop 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 hop. No, I'm the president. You fool! He has it's like a gift. It's like from the bushes or something. It's a big congressional
It's a gift
butterfly knife.
It's a winning gift from Hillary Clinton.
That would honestly be really sweet if she actually it's not like her at all, but
No.
if she was like, you know what, let's put our differences aside, and I want to congratulate you for winning the
She stabs
2016
him in the
election.
stomach with the butterfly knife, and he pulls it out, and he's like, "Huh,
Thanks.
thank you."
I just think it'd be funny if she gave him something really bizarre, like a very bizarre gift, but it was very thoughtful, and then Trump kept it and was just had very mixed feelings about what to do with
Gives him
it.
a live rooster named Theodore.
Look, Hillary Clinton literally gave me a rooster. Let me tell you this. He was better than my alarm clock. He was loud. He was a huge chicken. Let me tell you. That chicken caused the coronavirus. Trump went on a little vacay to China and brought it with him, and it caused the whole. So Hillary was, responsible
Whoa.
indirectly.
He was right the whole time.
Maybe the real Donald Trump is the friends who along the way. I still can't believe he got away with that, man. It's so funny.
I know.
My favorite thing is a lot of the congressmen who voted against him. Like McConnell must have. He's losing it. He was like, I don't condone the president's actions. I don't know why he's Bill Cosby, but I don't condone the Jello Pudding Pop's actions. And he was saying like to the effect, that's treason, but I ain't gonna charge you for it, pal. But someone needs to punish him. He needs to be brought to justice for what he did when he voted to acquit him. He was like, we really need to do something about this guy. He got away. We let him get away. How dare we? It's like, you had the opportunity.
We'll just make an amendment.
If you impeach anybody more than
named
once,
Donald
Trump
cannot run for president.
I would just make an executive order that if you've been impeached more than once, you can't ever run again. That was the one thing the people who talked about the 19th Amendment a couple weeks ago didn't think about, is that if that
I'm sorry.
it's all right.
I'll be back.
I'll tell the chat, I guess. If that little critter, Michael Pence, a little gremlinoid creature, had invoked the 19th, what it is supposed to do is prevent the impeachee. Okay, I'm dying now. I wasn't supposed to fall down here. Prevent the impeachee from ever running for president again. It's just a byproduct of that. Why am I having a stroke? It's a byproduct of that amendment. Prevents the person who was impeached from ever running again. How far are we in? Are we an hour? We're hour 7. I'm gonna probably go to 11:30 maybe with Gerald, and we're gonna call it. But I appreciate all 2 people who are here right now. It's great, man. It's great to be here with you. It's really great to be here with you. You just make me smile. When I fall in love, it will be completely, or I'll never fall in love. Ooh. Love has ended before it's begun. We got 3 people now. Chat, if anyone's there, let's get some questions going. I know. I ask for them quite a bit, and I don't appreciate when they come, and that ain't gonna happen no more. I'm a different man. Gerald walked out of the room to pick up the phone. I'm a different guy now.
No.
I ain't the same fella no more. I've learned a couple things, So, if you guys would do me the honor, the privilege, I'm dying, the privilege of asking more questions, I would really much appreciate that.
She lives
in you.
Apparently she was in a staff meeting, so now she's coming to get me, and we're going to do her Bible study.
Yay. She's in a staph infection.
Her
It
staff,
passes over.
her staff is infected.
She has a staph?
Yeah, like a wooden staff,
Ugh.
and it's infected.
Her cool stick is ain't doing too hot.
So what
I was talking about how if Michael Pence invoked that sweet amendment that he really wanted to invoke, that Trump could never run again.
Yeah,
Under the 19th.
he should have just invoked it.
I don't know why he didn't.
I don't know why nobody has real balls like
And would have
government anymore.
invoked that. Because they want careers.
Yeah.
They want careers. That's why sweet Michael Pence didn't do that. The little gremlinoid creature from the great state of Indiana didn't do that. He said, I still want a political career, and I really hate Donald Trump, but I want to keep my job.
At this point, who likes
Michael Pence?
no Mitch McConnell now?
People above the age of, what, 70? You know what I mean? I really don't even think the Republicans like
I don't think anyone. Donald Trump didn't even like him that much.
Yeah, and McConnell stuck up for him at first, which is kind of weird. No one ever really thinks about that. It's kind of a puzzle, honestly. And I think the Republican Party is going to be splintered for a long time now.
Yeah.
Because conservatives are very extreme to combat the extreme left. When there's, because when there's a vocal minority of extreme leftists, they become a vocal minority of extreme right, and they got to combat each other in a pissing contest that no one asked for, and nobody. So it's really funny because I love all the tweets criticizing the Biden administration right now. It's really fun. It's fun because it's really petty. But the thing is, though, this is going to sound very romantic, what I'm about to say. When we tweeted at Donald Trump, that was going to fall on deaf ears, man.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Biden may not be able to hear us, but by God, I think he can read.
Yeah.
And I think when things get attention, I think his administration cares more about how they're viewed and it would respond.
Yeah.
There's more Gordon asks, okay. And would respond if provoked, and a lot of people have been roasting him pretty hard. And not only is it some of the funniest stuff I've ever read, it's scathingly true.
Yeah.
A lot of the roasts that are heading toward his admin about, hey, no country shutdown, no, not that I want one, but that's something people apparently were asking for. No shutdown. I thought you were ordering even more vaccinations. Vaccinate teachers because then you can get people in the classroom and people were toasting him. There was another one. Oh, where's the COVID relief bill? Where's the they were toasting the poor fella, and I kind of loved it because I know that. Well, I sure freaking hope that they care more.
Yes.
I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's really what I'm driving at. That's what I'm trying to get across. Oh yeah, but before you go, because I know you're gonna lose soon. Did you really mean all those things you said? Before I used and degraded you, did you really mean all those things?
Well, I did.
Before I used and degraded you?
Yeah.
Gerald, that's so sweet. I think I might be a queen. It's the payoff joke. Oh god. Past is over. But it was very sweet. It was very sweet. You're my hype man.
I was.
I was relieving myself and you're like a rap hype man.
And then you just freaking belittled me. Like a freaking jerk.
It's the bit.
You took my...
I made you, boy. I was trying to do the stupid thing that, like, the abusive producer trope. The I made you, boy.
Yeah.
You can't... I love that trope. That needs to be a thing in movies more. I just think it was even funnier because it was so untrue.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I made you. And you're like, what are you talking about? It's like... we signed 8 records. You're like, I've barely made 1. What are you talking about? I did it by myself. No, I made you, son. You don't understand. It's like, I wish you were older than me too. Like,
yeah.
I'm older than you. What are you're delusional.
Yes.
I made you, boy. You signed at the ripe age of 15. You didn't understand what you were getting into. You didn't get it. You're not a Backstreet Boy. You sell records. You're a product. You're empty. I did a similar bit at the beginning where I was talking about how I really cared about things and I really care and I'm sincere and I'm not about the money. So,
Nice.
to that effect. I need a blue card.
Well, I'm gonna go study Bibles.
Okay.
I'll be back probably with, I don't know, an hour.
I'm probably going to stop the stream fairly soon. I've been going for how long? Yeah, almost an hour 30. I think when I get to an hour 30, I'll cut it. It's really hot, so they got a fresh heat of noise. He lives in you. Hey, hey, my bella. He passes over. It's from Lion King Jew.
Follow the Rain musical on social media.
Yeah, please do. I talked about it for quite a long time, so I think they might know what it's about.
Also follow New Colors.
Alright, follow New Colors.
New Colors Band.
Through.
At New Colors Band on all social media. Every single one. MySpace,
See, I don't have to follow New Colors on social media because I follow their band leader around. Just follow him.
He follows us ultimately.
I just don't know where he's going, but I just follow him around.
He's kind of controlling of me.
What, me?
Yeah.
I made you. Son, you don't get it. I slaved for 16 years to sign somebody like you, and this is how you repay me?
I'm a diabetic.
I waited 27 years for someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. I'm so exhausted. At least my voice is though. My voice is kind of tired. Don't forgive me, I'm bad. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. I'm exhausted. They want me to go up there? I have the yellow card. What does the yellow card do? Frankly, I don't know. I really don't know. Really don't. The two people who are listening, can we get some questions, man? I'm dragging like a dragon. I'd appreciate some conversation material. Get some chat questions going. Questions in the chat. What do you think of that? Questions in the chat. Hey, Reverend Treverend, welcome to the club. I ain't gonna be on a whole lot longer, but I wanted to say, hey, you just missed Gerald Potts too. He's here very briefly. My voice is very tired, but I am here, and I'm lost in Doom, which is the very good place to be. Talking like what? Very good place to be. I'm very tired. I'm trying to find where to go. Is it the quote unquote Monty Burns voice? Is that what's really grinding your little gears and whatnot? Here we are. I'm still lost though, so that's really good. Let's see what the verdict is. Let's see what the Yeah, I didn't do it, did I? Am I losing it? Am I off my rocker? Because I don't recall making those sounds. Do not recall that. I don't really remember. Is there a locked door back through here? I just spaced or something? Something or other. Something they ain't telling me about. I don't remember. It could have happened, man. But, in the words of Bill Clinton, I don't remember that ever happening. I don't remember that. That never happened. What are you talking about? I don't ever remember that happening. That didn't happen. That's the, famous Bill Clinton quote. I don't remember that ever happening. That's what he said. Under oath. He said, I would have known. I would have known if that happened. What do you take me for? I think it was part of it too. He said, what do you take me for? I totally would have remembered that. You think just because I talk about Bill Clinton that makes me a liar? Just because I talked about Bill Clinton? Am I a joke to you? Because I talked about Bill Clinton? I just automatically am not telling the truth? The information becomes fraudulent? Because I'm talking about from Wilbur Clinton's perspective? This kind of looks like the right way. Hold on. Hold on there, mate. Hold on. What have we here? Hello, little fella. Huh. Whatever, Mr. Burns. Monty Burns. Yes. Smithers, I need you to go kill the president. Okay, Mr. Burns. And I back out the door. This room is designed very intuitively. Very intuitively. Like the most intuitively ever. I'm not lost. What would make you say that? What would give you that idea? The fact that it's maze-like and confusing? No. I think you're putting words in my mouth there. I didn't say nothing like that. That's the Bill Clinton quote. I didn't say nothing like that. You're putting words in my mouth. That's what he said under oath. I didn't say nothing like that. You're a liar. Frankly, you're a liar. And I don't appreciate. Let's go get the oh no. Oh no. Bye. I'm going to die now. Has it been hour 30? Is it around hour 30 almost? Ugh. It's not been an hour 30. Not around hour 30. Ugh. You're killing me, man. You're killing me, really. You're killing me. I can't believe it. You're killing me, kid. Come on, look at me. Hey, kid, you're killing me here. Yeah? Sweetie, hey, look at me. You're killing me. You're breaking me up inside, kid. You're killing me. You're making me stop living. That's what you're doing, kid.
Demonic threat reduced by 50%.
You're killing me. That's what you're doing over here. You're killing me. You're breaking me up inside. That's what's going on. You're killing me. You do text people. Hold on. Going to write a little joke. They love me. Spider-Man. Alright, we just gotta look at Spider-Man. You ever have trouble finding a very specific GIF or jig? That's kind of where I am. It's kind of where I am, man. Kind of where I am. Guys ever remember the time where Andrew Garfield was playing Spider-Man? That's kind of wacky. That was a wacky thing that happened. And it's really weird to think about if you actually stare in the mirror for a really long time. It becomes very bizarre because he doesn't know more. And they had a bunch of movies planned for Andrew Garfield. They really did. They had a lot planned for him. Which is pretty freaking weird. There we go. I looked so long for one GIF, and no one's gonna care. No one's gonna ruffle at that, huh? I worked for 65 years with you, and you expect me to ruffle at that? You really expect me to ruffle at that joke? You really do, huh? You really expect me to not roll my eyes at that joke? I've lost everybody. You really expect me to sound like Larry King, rest his soul. Oh man. I need to stop chasing. Ain't nobody here no more. Ain't nobody around. I really want to go to around hour 30 though. It's round. It's rounded. It's circular. You know, we're close. We're very close. We're Glenn close right now. Which is all right. It's all right, man. Don't. It's not personal. It's not personal. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal, man. Okay. Never mind, I'll find
Demonic threat reduced by 50%.
someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forgive me, I'm bad. Ugh. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Bing, bang, bam, boom, boom. Sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes I'm dying again. Sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead. Ain't no better way to lose your voice. Ain't no better way to lose your voice. If you asked me yesterday a good way to lose my voice, I couldn't tell you. Really couldn't. Sincerely couldn't tell you. Today I know how to lose my voice. How we doing? 3 minutes, by God. I'm gonna make it to that sweet 3-minute mark. I guess I upgrade my weapons in the meantime, huh? Hey yo, you want me to upgrade my weapons and everything, you know? You think I'm gonna be that stupid to upgrade my weapons, you know? Really? Yeah, I really buy that, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my weapons, yeah? 2 people watching me? 2 people, huh? You really expect me to upgrade my weapons, huh? You really want me to? Okay, yeah, play dumb. Yeah, see if I care. Yeah, pal. You just keep walking. Keep walking, see if I care. Yeah. Who's all there? If you're there, reveal yourself. Reveal thyself to me. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My troubles have all gone. There's no one here to deride me. But you gotta have friends. You know what I realized? You know what really grinds my gears? I haven't even made it to 250 subscribers yet. That's just kind of a factoid. I'm not trying to guilt trip you, but I've been at this since the ripe year of 2015. Happened a long time ago that year. And I still ain't got what the kids call 250 even subscribers. That's kind of weird. That's kind of strange right there. And I ain't trying to make you feel bad. That's honestly the last thing I want. Why did everybody come back? That's honestly not the the last thing I want to do is make you feel bad, you know. You've been there for me in a really hard time. And I don't want to make you feel bad, you know. But I'd like to have 250 subscribers. That would be nice. Be really cool. I've lost everybody again over my rambling. But you gotta have friends. I ain't got none. My troubles ever gone. These are probably not people who are subscribed to me. Is the implication. Yo, that's the implication that these people ain't subscribed to me or anything, you know. And it's getting pretty odd to keep talking when there ain't no reason to keep talking, you know. My throat's getting real tired and everything. My troubles have all gone. We're probably 30 minutes. Yeah, we're 30 minutes. Alright, one person who's still with me. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna give it just another second. If some individual decides to just appear, who I can't say no to. But I personally doubt that. Thank you so much for being here for this 6th stream. My voice is exhausted now. It wasn't before. But I'm going to try to take it easy, watch a couple of movies. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'm out. I'm out, man. I'm history. I'm mythology. I don't care what I am. I'm out. Good. Oh, another person rejoined. I'm trying to stop the show. I'm trying to do what the kids call a showstopper here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to stop the show very soon. Ask one more question if you have it. I'm going to wait for the latency. Last note, yeah. Do 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 do. Well, folks, I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave. Alright, you ready? Y'all ready? About to do it. You didn't ask no questions or nothing, so have a good night, guys. Take care. Thanks for listening.